Hola, Mia Pratt here, and welcome to my blog. For those of you who've been following along, you have some idea of what's going on from the writings I've been posting. And for those of you who haven't, welcome to the blog. I'm broadcasting from a remote Indian village in central Mexico. This is my cabana, and this is where I'm living for some undetermined length of time. An interesting thing happened. If you've been reading the blog, you know who Lupita is. And Lupita has a panaderia, or a bakery, on the beach. She had just put a fresh coat of paint on it, and I looked at it and I thought it would be nice to have some sunflowers painted on there. So I spent maybe 4 hours, and I painted just a little station of sunflowers in a little pot. And the funniest thing happened. I have become the woman who painted the sunflowers. One of the people came up, and Sherry said, Mia, take out your computer and show them your website. You know, show them the web gallery, all the oil paintings and the abstracts. It's the funniest thing, but you know, when you're an author and you write a book, you think, oh, I'd like to sell, 1 million books. And when you paint, you're like, oh, I want everybody to see this artwork. And I don't want to be the woman with the website with all this big grand murals or whatever. And I don't want to be the woman with the book. When I'm sitting with other people, I want to be the woman who makes them feel special. I want to see their needlepoint. I want to, see the little toy they made for their baby. I want to see their creativity, and I don't want to separate myself by bringing things outside of the realm of the experience here, and showing that. As far as I'm concerned, it's good to just be Mia, the woman in the cabana who painted the sunflowers. And it's very interesting because I painted them my first couple of days here. And I had these like really scrubby, nubby little brushes, and I'm sure if you've read on the blog, we got 6 cans of like watery house paint, and I painted with them, and there were rough boards with big cracks, and I was thinking, oh my God, these are horrid, and they're so primitive. And it occurred to me, that's why they call it primitive art. They don't have the tools, they don't have the supplies, they don't have oil paints and fine sable brushes with numbers on them. Everybody just works with what they have available to them. And I remember being so surprised when everybody was so happy with these scrubby, childish-looking little sunflowers. Those sunflowers mean more to me than my largest fine art oil paintings that sell for thousands of dollars. Because those sunflowers represent people's acceptance of me with nothing, without any great skills. And that's what we're trying to accept in ourselves. We want to accept in ourselves just who we are, without having to be famous or rich or pretty or any particular thing. If we can see in other people's faces acceptance for us when we don't do great things or important things, then when the little things that we do become important, our hearts are full. Our hearts are full. So I'd rather do 20 important little things a day, like help somebody grind the corn, or paint a sunflower, than to do all of the big, grand, important things that really don't matter. So that's my current lesson right now, is enjoying being in a place where everyone is equal. Which is the great equalizer. I mean, everyone's got dirty feet. No one has plumbing. No one has a lot of money. You can't, there's no hair salon. I mean, nobody's painting their nails. There's just only a certain amount you can do. It's way too hot for anybody to even try to wear makeup or anything, which here seems almost ridiculous. And so everyone's just equal in a way that's very fascinating, because no one has anything special. And if you do have anything special, you want to share it, because what makes something special is its necessity. So if I have some beautiful blouse that I can't wear, it's useless. But if I have a big plastic tub and somebody needs to use that, to wash, 50 ears of corn, then what you have for a necessity is of value. So so we went into the town of Tecumon, which is a couple of hours away by bus. And that's a whole other story. If you've read the blog, you know about Tecumon. And I'm walking through this town, and for the first time in my life, I see this plastics store across the street. These tubs and bowls, and I'm thinking, look at the size of that wash tub. Look at that square paint tub. Look at those things, bowls. And I started laughing because I'm there with Sherry and we're shopping, right? And all I'm thinking about is, damn, would that be handy to have that big plastic bowl, that big tub in the cabana, because I have nothing to do laundry in. I have to haul it to the Pila and do it in their sink. I can't, carry it to the Pila, soak it first in my room in a tub. And things like that, like a 5-gallon bucket or a 1-gallon bucket with a lid, if you don't have it and you need it, it's a big deal. So, I'm not looking at shoes. I'm not looking at tourist stuff. I'm thinking, damn, I want that. I'm having, tub envy. I want that big red tub, and how am I going to get it back home on the bus? Put it upside down on my head. So it was very funny how things shift. A roll of toilet paper can be very, very valuable if you don't have any. So it's just kind of funny how everything turns upside down, and still you have things you desire, but they're completely unrelated to the things that you might desire at some other time in your life or some other place. So that's all for right now. I'm losing my light, which comes in from my open window in my cabana. So I'm wishing all of you a wonderful day, and please keep reading the blog. Send me your emails. Take care. Have a wonderful life. Talk to you soon. Ta-ta.